Have you ever wondered how the journey of medicine began? Our tale commences in the annals of antiquity, where the seeds of medicine were sown in the fertile cultures of ancient Egypt and Greece. These cradles of civilization were the birthplaces of the first known physicians, who embarked on a quest to comprehend the mysteries of life and health. In ancient Egypt, a remarkable figure known as Imhotep emerged. He was not only an architect and a high priest but also a physician. Imhotep is often revered as the founder of Egyptian medicine and is acknowledged for his endeavors in treating diseases and injuries. Although his methods were primarily based on magic and religious incantations, he also employed practical healing techniques, paving the way for a more scientific approach to medicine. Fast forward to ancient Greece, a civilization renowned for its philosophers and thinkers. Here, medicine took a significant leap forward with the advent of Hippocrates, often referred to as the father of medicine. Hippocrates challenged the prevailing superstitions and religious beliefs about illness. He proposed that diseases were not punishments from the gods but rather the result of environmental factors, diet, and living habits. One of Hippocrates' key contributions was the concept of humors. He believed that the human body contained 4 basic substances, namely blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. According to Hippocrates, an imbalance among these humors led to disease, and restoring balance resulted in healing. This theory, though archaic by today's standards, was revolutionary at the time as it shifted the focus of medicine from supernatural to natural causes. So, from the banks of the Nile to the shores of the Aegean Sea, early physicians made strides in understanding the human body, laying the groundwork for the complex field of medicine we are familiar with today. They moved away from the mystical and towards the rational, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of the human condition. Thus, medicine took its first steps in the ancient world, guided by pioneers who sought to understand and heal the human body. As societies evolved, so did their understanding and practice of medicine. The Middle Ages, spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th century, were no exception. This period saw a significant shift in the realm of health and healing. This era was marked by the emergence of hospitals and universities, institutions that would become cornerstones of modern medicine. Hospitals started as charitable institutions run by religious orders, providing care for the sick, the poor, and the elderly. Universities, on the other hand, became the epicenters of learning and research. They played a crucial role in the dissemination of medical knowledge, with faculties dedicated to the study of medicine. The Church itself played a substantial role in medicine during the Middle Ages. It held a monopoly on learning and thus medical knowledge. Monasteries preserved and copied classical medical texts, and monks provided care for the sick within their communities. However, the Church's influence was a double-edged sword. The religious prohibition against dissection limited anatomical understanding and hindered medical progress. The Middle Ages also witnessed one of the most devastating pandemics in human history, the Black Death. This plague claimed the lives of millions, wiping out nearly 1/3 of Europe's population. Yet, in its wake, it spurred significant developments in public health and disease management, as societies grappled with the scale of the catastrophe. One cannot discuss medicine in the Middle Ages without mentioning figures like Avicenna, a Persian polymath. His canon of medicine served as a medical reference in Europe for centuries. Avicenna's work integrated the medical knowledge of the era, bridging the gap between the teachings of the Greeks and the emerging understanding of the human body. Despite many challenges, the Middle Ages set the stage for significant advancements in the medical field. It was a time of profound change, a period that saw the rise of institutions, the influence of religion, the impact of disease, and the contributions of remarkable individuals. It was an era that shaped the course of medicine as we know it today. Imagine living in a time when the world of medicine was rapidly changing. The Renaissance, a period of great cultural awakening from the 14th to the 17th century, was a pivotal point in the history of medicine. It was during this era that the medical field began to shift from superstition and religious beliefs to a more scientific approach. One of the most significant advancements during this period was the study of human anatomy. Anatomy, the study of the structure of the human body, was revolutionized by a man named Andreas Vesalius. Vesalius, often referred to as the father of modern anatomy, was a daring innovator who wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo. His detailed and accurate drawings of the human body, which were based on his own dissections, shattered centuries-old misconceptions and set new standards in medical education. Another key figure from this era is William Harvey. Harvey was an English physician who made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of physiology. His research led to the understanding of how blood circulates in the body, a discovery that fundamentally changed our knowledge of human biology. The Renaissance also witnessed the dawn of the scientific method in medicine. This method, which involves observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and conclusion, became the foundation of scientific inquiry. It transformed medicine from a field based on speculation and guesswork into a discipline grounded in evidence and reason. The impact of the printing press during this era cannot be overstated. Invented in the mid-15th century, the printing press made it possible to mass-produce books. This meant that medical knowledge, including Vesalius's anatomical drawings and Harvey's findings on blood circulation, could be disseminated far and wide. It democratized knowledge, allowing for a greater number of people to access and contribute to the field of medicine. The Renaissance sparked a revolution in medicine, paving the way for the modern medical practices we know today. This remarkable period of change and discovery laid the groundwork for advancements that would come in the centuries that followed, setting the stage for the world of medicine as we know it today. In the last few centuries, medicine has taken giant leaps forward. Our journey through the history of medicine brings us now to the modern era, a time of unprecedented breakthroughs that have fundamentally reshaped our understanding of health and disease. The late 19th century saw the birth of germ theory, a revolutionary concept that fundamentally changed our approach to disease. Louis Pasteur, a French chemist and microbiologist, was a key figure in this development. Pasteur's work demonstrated that many diseases were caused by microscopic organisms or germs, shattering the centuries-old belief that illnesses were the result of imbalanced bodily fluids or divine punishment. Around the same time, another monumental discovery was unfolding: the development of vaccines. Pasteur himself developed the first vaccines for chicken cholera and anthrax, but the principle of vaccination dates back further to Edward Jenner's pioneering work with smallpox in the late 18th century. Vaccines harness our body's natural defenses, teaching our immune system how to fight off specific pathogens. This simple yet powerful idea has saved countless lives from deadly diseases like polio, measles, and most recently COVID-19. Meanwhile, the field of surgery was undergoing its own revolution. The introduction of anesthesia in the mid-19th century made surgeries less painful, enabling more complex procedures. At the same time, the adoption of antiseptics dramatically reduced the risk of infection, making surgery safer. These advancements were largely due to the work of figures like Joseph Lister, an English surgeon who promoted the use of carbolic acid to sterilize surgical instruments and clean wounds. Then there's the story of Alexander Fleming, the Scottish biologist who discovered penicillin, the world's first antibiotic, in the early 20th century. Fleming's discovery opened the door to the development of other antibiotics, turning once deadly infections into treatable conditions. These breakthroughs have transformed medicine, enabling us to cure diseases and save lives like never before. The journey of medicine is far from over, and with the dawn of each new day, we continue to forge ahead, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in our pursuit of health and well-being. How is the journey of medicine continuing today? It's a question that sparks curiosity and wonder. Today, the field of medicine is witnessing revolutionary changes. We're in an era where personalized medicine is becoming the norm. Doctors can now tailor treatments based on your unique genetic makeup, helping to increase effectiveness and reduce side effects. Telemedicine, another groundbreaking trend, is making healthcare more accessible than ever before. No longer do you have to travel miles or wait in long queues to see a doctor. A simple video call can connect you with a medical professional from the comfort of your home. This is particularly beneficial for those living in remote areas or with mobility challenges. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is another game changer. It's transforming everything from diagnostics to drug discovery. AI can analyze vast amounts of data in a fraction of the time it would take a human, allowing for quicker diagnoses and more efficient treatment plans. But the journey isn't without its challenges. Antibiotic resistance, where bacteria evolve to resist the drugs designed to kill them, is a growing concern. This problem calls for continued research and innovation to develop new drugs and treatment strategies. Another significant challenge is the global health disparity. Despite the advancements, access to quality healthcare remains unequal across the world. Addressing this issue is crucial in ensuring that everyone, regardless of where they live, can benefit from the progress in medicine. Looking ahead, the potential of genomics and biotechnology paints an exciting picture of the future. Imagine being able to edit genes to cure genetic diseases or growing replacement organs in a lab. These might sound like science fiction, but they're becoming increasingly possible thanks to advancements in these fields. As we stand on the shoulders of countless medical pioneers, it's exciting to imagine what the future of medicine holds. From personalized treatments to telemedicine, AI, and beyond, the journey of medicine is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of better health. We're part of a story that's been unfolding for centuries, and it's far from over. The future holds promise, and we can't wait to see where this journey takes us next.